What's going on, guys? GorbZ back again. Today we are in the Balkans Theater doing the Serbian Annex flight, I believe. If I remember correctly, the name of the campaign. We're in Block 50 Vipers. We got Link 16, IFF, all that stuff. We're a 4-ship of F-16 Block 50s. Our goal is to strike the smokestacks on a war production factory on the front line in Kosovo. And then we have Plasma 3, who's a 4-ship of F-16 Block 50s, who's going to be striking the electricity transformers. And then we have Mudhen 1, which is also a Block 52, who's going to be striking, I think, ammo depots and some other military depots. And then Amber 1, which is, surprisingly, an escort 4-ship of Mig-29 As, which is a little interesting. I'm going to be curious to see how that works. But we have Mig-29 As as our escorts. Hopefully they have R-77s. Just kidding, it's a Mig-29A. They did not have the R-77s, I don't think, and I don't know if even the Mig-29S did, officially. Yeah, it did, I think. Either way, we're gonna get to the holding point at 10:12 Zulu. Takeoff times 9:57 Zulu. We're about 3 minutes ahead. And then we'll depart at whatever time. And then we got to push at 10:20. Other than that, we're carrying 2 GBU-31s, 2 M120s, 2 M9Xs, pretty usual standard strike loadout. And it's going to get pretty dicey. We're basically right on the front line of where the battle is happening in Kosovo. So, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it works out. I don't really know, especially with Mig-29 escorts. Hopefully they can do well. If not, we may be getting into some cap engagements ourselves. Each flight's going to be striking the area about 30 seconds ahead of each other, so we're first in line at 10:30 Zulu for the strike, and then Plasma 3 will be 10:30 Zulu, and then Mudhen 1, excuse me, is, 10:25, and then it'll be 10:25:30, and then 10:26 Zulu. So 30-second intervals of each strike, so that'll be kind of cool to see. I'll try my best to get a picture of it. Other than that, let's request ground taxi for departure. Ground request taxi for departure.
Viper 6, 4-ship, F-16s. Request
Taxi Bravo.
Good morning, Viper 6. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi Bravo. And hold short, runway 05.
Bravo, hold short, runway 05. Viper 6. Also, we got lantern pods. Not sniper pods. So, it's gonna be kind of cool. I don't know which... I'm just gonna go in this line. Does it really matter? Who is taxiing? Flight line up 2 ship.
6-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 3-8-6-8-7-5.
Copy. Flight line up element. Or don't. Flight line up element. There we go.
Viper 6, line up, 2-ship.
Dang, 2?
2. 3.
Who's taxiing like Southwest Airlines? He's already behind me. I'm gonna turn off my taxi lights. They're not needed right now. And then, we'll go ahead and get ready to contact tower for departure. Tower ready for departure.
Viper 6, 4-ship, F-16s, ready for departure.
Viper 6, K-South Tower, wing 020 at 7 knots, runway 05. You are cleared for takeoff.
Viper 6, cleared for takeoff, runway 06. Let's go ahead and line them up. 2 ships. Oh, I see a smokestack over there. I'll take the right side. Leave a comment. I don't know if it really makes a difference which side you take. So, seems AI doesn't really care either. Right on the captain's bars, I think they're called. I always say that. I don't know if that's the official term for that. These bars on the runway here. Ooh, 2's lined up. Let's go ahead and go. As we're steering off, you don't need it. Quick tip, I've said it before, use your toe brakes. Toe brakes are a little bit better than using the rudder. Especially because you get to 80 knots so fast that if you really do need to turn below 80 knots, the toe brakes are okay. They'll be plenty fine with the engine thrust that you need for takeoff. So, I think we just crossed a runway. That's kind of cool. Lift her up. Gear up. We're going to be a little bit heavier with the loadouts we got, so we're going to be using a little bit more fuel. Total flight time, like I said, is, I don't know if I actually did say it, but it's about 45 minutes. I already know to contact departure, so I'm going to skip the radio.
Airborne.
Who's airborne? That's a good sign. We'll go straight to waypoint 3. It looks like it's a straight out departure. Yeah, it sure is. It's straight out. We're going to go right across the water. That's kind of cool. What's our altitude they want us at? 22,000 all the way up until push. And then pre-IP is going to be 17? Okay.
On my way.
17 means sea level, to be exact. Then turn our radar altimeter on.
Sentry 4-1, sunrise.
So, we'll do a little bit of a climb here. We'll cut back on the throttles.
Airborne.
We don't need that high of a fuel. Go ahead and steering select an attitude hold.
4, airborne.
Where is 2? Oh, just a little bit behind. Okay.
Viper 6-3, on my way.
Departure airborne.
Viper 6, airborne. 4-ship, F-16s, 7,000.
6-4, on my way.
Viper 6, base all. Departure. Fly heading 050. Resume all navigation.
Viper 6, resume all navigation. So, holding point looks like it's probably going to be above the water. It's a little bit over. I think that's right over land, actually, yeah, because our strike point's like right up here. So we'll probably be over land when we hold. Oh.
2-4-1, sunrise.
Go ahead and turn on our cruise indicator. What's our estimated time on station? 10:16? Okay. Apologize about the sound cut there. I had to tab out for just a split second. So we're going to depart at 10:18, so that's fine if we're there at 10:16. We don't need to waste more fuel getting there in time. And they kind of want us... I guess it's not bad. You could make it there, 62 miles, at 10:12, but you're going to be cutting fuel pretty heavily. Or wasting fuel. And with it being a pretty far trip back, I don't know if that's something I want to do. So, 100 miles back. Other than that, as we cruise up here, I want to thank you guys for 1,000 subs. It means a lot. Whether you came from the Falcon BMS, the DCS, Arma, Star Citizen, Ready or Not, Gunner Heat PC, so forth, so forth, so forth. Pretty much every military game I played, because I do variety, usually. I appreciate all of you. And it's been crazy the amount of growth I've had coming back from my break in YouTube in the last month. We gained 207 subs in the last 20 days, which is insane. And that's being specific, 20 days. So, 207 subs in that amount of time is crazy. I'm not going to make a separate video about 1,000 subs. I'm not one of those people. I don't think it matters, don't care. And it's just kind of cheesy when you do that, because it just kind of hurts your viewership anyways. It's like, who cares? But I appreciate everybody. If you're hearing this and you've subscribed to me already, I appreciate it. So, this is not a call to action. You don't have to subscribe. You just like watching, you can just watch. But it means a lot. So, even just viewing, liking, all that stuff helps. So I appreciate it all. Other than that, I do a lot of flight sim content, but I'm not always a flight simmer. I do other stuff. I'm thinking about doing Broken Arrow gameplay, which would be kind of cool. The RTS military sim. If you haven't seen that, check it out. That's pretty cool. Might throw that in as a video one day. But means a lot. It's been 103 videos since I started YouTube. Some of them privated, some of them unlisted, some of them you'll never see again. But 103 videos and we got 1,000 subs later. It was a long grind, but pretty cool. So, done sobbing over that, but it was kind of cool. Other than that, gotta say, really beautiful over the water here. Really nice out. Oh, I see Mig-29 nails. Hopefully that's our friendlies. That's gonna be a little bit confusing, because, a little info about this campaign is, I believe Russia has decided to help Serbia invade Kosovo. So we have not only the Serbian Mig-29As and stuff that they have,
3 in position.
which are going to also conflict with our MiG-29As, but we also have the Russian Air Force, which has flankers, I said Su-27s, which is a flanker. That was kind of dumb. MiG-29 Fulcrums, pretty much everything the Russian Air Force has, not including their ground forces, their SAM systems, their naval ships, all that kind of stuff. So very excited to see how this will go. I haven't really played this campaign before, and I'm trying it out because it seemed kind of cool. Because you start in Italy, which was whatever, but neat. I like testing out new campaigns every now and then.
In position.
I have like 15 different campaign saves for different campaigns in each theater. I have like 2 Israeli campaigns saved, at least 3 Koreans, now 2 Balkans, so... And the hard part is, like, doing campaigns, it's hard to get content for them, especially in Falcon BMS in general. Just dealing with, like, in a flight simulator, especially one dedicated to 2 platforms, the F-16 and the F-15C, even though the F-16's multi-role, you're kind of always doing a similar mission, whether it's strike, cap, cap escort, seed escort, deed escort, regular deed, just destruction of enemy air defenses in general. A lot of that stuff, pre-planned casts. You know, that's really all you're going to be doing in variations of each of those missions, so... You know, I apologize if stuff gets a little reused every now and then, but... I'll try to break it up try to break up the mission types and stuff. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. Try to keep it interesting for you guys. Oh, hey, look, we're actually, somehow made it closer to ETA, which is funny. I love the look of these F-16s, dude. They did so well on the new update. 4.38 has blown it out of the water. I mean, I say it every time, but just compare that to other flight sims and it looks exactly the same.
Amber 1, Sentry 4, be advised, hostiles bearing 04372 21,000. Judy.
I mean, you could argue, some people are going to argue, oh, you know, some of the bombs or munitions look a little, whatever, not as high res, but looking at this cockpit, looking at this terrain, looking at these jets up close and everything, I mean, shoot. I can't tell one flight sim from the other nowadays. And that goes for Microsoft Flight Sim, DCS, BMS, you know, all of them. IL-2, all that stuff. I should do some IL-2 stuff. That'd be kind of cool. I haven't played IL-2 in forever. As we get closer to the front line, I'm not going to fence in yet. I was thinking about fencing in, but I don't think it's necessary. Where is Amber 1? I don't see, like, any of our flight members. I know my Link 16's correct. Oh, there's the MiG-29s. Amber 47, yeah. Yep, there they are. I don't actually know which country they're with. But look at them. You guys excited for the MiG-29 coming to DCS, the MiG-29A to be specific? It did get delayed until, I think, September. But... or maybe delayed past September? I don't know. I just know there was a delay. But... I'm a huge lover of the Fulcrum. I have models of it above my desk, and... you know... with all the sour stuff going on with DCS recently, I still have a love for the jets that are in it. And, I might purchase that. Maybe not in early access, but I'll definitely get it. I'll wait until it's a little refined, like a month after it comes out, to get it. Also apologize if you can hear my wife in the background. Coming up on the steer point here. That was a fun, miserable 90-mile flight.
Hyper 6, Sentry 4, be advised, hostiles bearing 02168 21,000.
Viper 6, 02168 21,000.
1, Sentry 4, be advised, hostiles bearing 3457 21,000.
Okay. Something just decided to have a Windows notification. And I just lost my HSD?
Sentry 4, be advised, hostiles bearing 3,
Or not HSD, but HMD?
21,000.
Duty.
Okay. I must have hit something, I didn't realize it. Where's our Amber flight? Right there. Are they engaging? They are engaging. And then who's that? Is that the other flight? Yeah. And they're MiG-29s as well? Oh, Amber flight split up, I see. They went, okay. Well, I'm gonna trust that they'll get that guy. Actually, let's see. I kinda... oh, he fired something, I think. Or he's just contrailing. No, he's contrailing. Oh. He's defensive. Oh, there it is. You see that missile? Oh, that was kind of cool. Let's see if we can see the other guy. Is he also MiG-29? Oh, we don't know. Okay. Looks like almost like a...
Hyper 6, Sentry
Is that a
4,
flanker?
be advised, hostiles bearing 01052 21,000.
Silhouette as he came into that downward left turn there almost looked like a flanker, but it could also be an Su-24. It kind of looked like he had a swept wing, but I couldn't quite catch it. I'm almost debating if we should push in and help them. I'm going to go ahead and posture to... they're in a merge with them. Let's see if we can help out a little bit. It's the least we can do. Go ahead and get AA. I'm going to start turning that way. He's about 32 miles out. And he's dead. Okay, so we're good. Good splash. So what, about at least 2 missiles fired there. Not bad, I guess. Okay, well, I'm going to cut forward so you guys aren't sitting here at the holding point for the next 30 minutes as always. So I'll see you guys at 10:18 Zulu. Or something interesting happens first. We'll see. Okay, so we are getting close to departure time.
Amber 1-1, package departing push point.
So Amber's pushed out. I did hear that there was a SAR request as we were waiting for Amber 1. So, I think one of them got shot down. That's unfortunate, but that's, you know, something that happens, I guess. Nothing you can do about that. Our departure time is 18:53, but our flight member Plasma departed before us, which is interesting.
Mudhen 1-1, package marshaled.
Or maybe they didn't. Maybe they just marshaled. I don't know. Maybe I misheard them. But either way, it's our turn. Let's go to the push point. Well, the push point is quite literally under us, so let's go to pre-IP. And we're going to be a little ahead of schedule, so let's kick it back just a little bit here. We are 23 miles out. Speed's still a little high. I don't want to cut it too much to where I'm starting to fall out of the sky. But I also don't want to be too ahead of schedule. So, other than that, it wants us to descend to 17,000 over these mountain ranges, and I do know, looking at the mission before I came into it, on the 2D map, that there was some manpad threats around the area, and some other SAM threats. So we are at 20,000 feet right now. Well, now we're not anymore, so I guess it doesn't matter, but I don't want to be too low for the manpad threats. I'd like at least a little bit of response time. You know, if that 1 second extra helps a flare defeat it, then I'd like to do that as best as I can. But maybe once we hit IP, I'll go down to 18, because it really makes no sense to go 22 to 17 to 18 again. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I am going to check that our GPUs are powered on.
Plasma 3-1, package leaving push point.
Good to go there. GPU should be ready by the time we reach the strike point. I'm going to go ahead and put the HSD on the left.
Mudhen 1-1, package departing the push point.
I may be a little incorrect about that, actually. No. Yeah, strike's at 5 minutes for now. Yeah, we're good. That should be plenty of time to warm up. I don't need to stay on the AG page right this second. I'm just trying to stay time on target so we're not ahead or behind other flights. I gotta admit, that Mig-29 dogfight over there was really cool. I'm gonna check the after report, and I'll edit in what that was, because that was really cool what they were fighting. I couldn't tell if it was a flanker or not. It looked like a flanker, it looked like a 24. But... or flanker or SU-24. I don't think it was an SU-24 though, the way it was turning. Because he was doing some BFM maneuvers there that were kind of crazy. Plenty. We're good on warm-up. Well, we're getting there. Good, almost good on warm-up. Go ahead and get to the TGP. And, yep, that's starting to look okay. I think we're going a little bit above schedule here. Yep, a little bit above speed. Get... where is this taking me? Oh, I see. So amber's above the strike area. That's a good sign. Let's speed up here. Going just based off my speed carrot there. As soon as we hit waypoint 6, I'll master arm on. Flight fence in.
Fenced in.
Turn our master modes off.
2. Fenced in.
ECM on. Flight music on.
4.
Viper 6. Music on. 2.
Dude, that MiG-29 spike is scaring me every time.
3.
And then as soon as we get to waypoint 6, I'm going to go ahead and instantly switch to waypoint 99 and 98, which are the target smokestack waypoints. And we'll run in off of those. And then we will cut back out, split. And, well, we'll hit the turn point and then split out back to landing. So, see how it goes. We're about 3 miles out. I'm going to go ahead and start getting ready for waypoint 99. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off the auto feature.
3. Request permission to engage ground targets. Bullseye. 0. 2.
Hey,
7.
not before I get my stuff ready.
0. 0. 2. Request permission
Flight,
to
weapons
engage
free,
ground
AG.
targets. Bullseye. 0. 2. 7. 1. 0. 0.
Flight, weapons free, AG.
Plasma. 3. In.
Okay, or don't.
Viper 6. Weapons free.
Okay.
2. Wilco.
Good on that one.
GBU released.
GBU
3.
released.
You got it.
Master arm
GBU
off.
released.
Back to Cat 1.
4. Wilco.
We're going to go ahead and switch AA just in case. What is a missile coming from?
Mudhand 1. In.
Oh, AAA.
Amber 1-1. Pilot spotted. Bullseye. 0. 0. 9. 8. 2.
Pilot spotted. Let's go ahead and kick out of the area. We're going to go ahead and go to 8, which is the turn point. Just going to try to get out of here as fast as I can. Flight stay status.
Viper 6. What is status?
Chaff. Flare.
2. All clear. 3. All clear.
4. All clear.
Let's actually go back to AG and look at this strike. Oh, we're masked. Damn. I'll get a picture for you guys, don't worry.
2. In.
4. Let's do it.
3. In.
How are they just now in? They didn't already run their bombs in?
3-4. Good hit. Plasma 3-3. Direct hit.
Dang, now I feel like I'm missing the fun. We'll see it in a second here. Yep, good effects on target.
GBU released.
Look at that.
GBU released. GBU released.
Completely
GBU
destroyed.
released.
GBU released.
The war effort has been destroyed. We'll look at it with this. Oh yeah, good hits all over. Smokestacks are dead. Yeah. Completely destroyed. Gone. So. Good to go.
4. Out.
2.
Successful
out.
mission.
3. Out.
Let's go ahead and go back home.
Amber 1-1 is a dot.
What is a dot mean? I've never actually heard that called out. Hey, let me know what it means, because I have no idea what that is.
Viper 6-2. Good hit. Viper 6-3. Good hit.
Did they go from a certain... Like, did they all line up from a certain direction to hit it? Flight, rejoin.
Viper 6, rejoin formation. Viper 6-2, on my way. Viper 6-3, on my way.
Oh, look at that.
Viper 6-4, on my way.
Look at all those Vipers. Or no, those aren't Vipers. Oh, yeah, no, they are Vipers. Okay. One of them really confused me there. I was like, is that a Viper? It looked like he had two tails. That was cool to see. Yeah, look at that. That's really cool. That's really cool. I like that. Okay, let's take her home. There's no issue. Like, I shouldn't have to turn around for cap, right? There's nothing trying to jump us or anything. Oopsie. 81 miles. Yeah, that should be fine. Is Amber Flight already in front of us? Yep. They're heading home. Hey, can I get a... Oh, 2's on top of 3, okay. I got concerned there. Oh, I was bugging out the zoom. Go ahead and go waypoint 10. 11 is land waypoint, so we'll just go straight to 11 because I'm not worried about going to 10. What are these targets? Oh, they're friendlies, okay. Well, that was a fun little mission. Sorry it wasn't super exciting. I will catch you guys, because I'm not going to make you sit here for another 115 miles. I'll catch you guys when we're about 20 miles out from the airport. So, can we talk about how I am 30 miles out and flight just rejoined on me? That's kind of crazy. But that's okay. Flight, fence out.
Viper 6, ready spike. 2,
I don't have anybody locked.
3,
4.
Okay. 100 miles later and they still haven't caught up. I was only going about 300 knots or around 300 knots the whole way home. But maybe they're conserving fuel. No big deal. Let's go ahead and switch to approach. And then we will... It's a busy airport, as you can see. A lot of stuff going on. But, we'll try to get a landing. Kind of low in fuel, 3,700, so hopefully they don't keep us in the air for way too long. Granted, I don't think we'll burn through 3,700 pounds of fuel in probably however long it takes to land, 10 minutes. Approach, request visual landing. Approach, request landing. Yeah, that never works.
Viper 6-1, 4-ship F-16s, 15 miles, northeast, 20,000. Request vector for visual landing.
Okay, let's get ready.
Viper 6-1, base out, folks. Welcome back.
QH22 or 299.
Runway 05. QH2991. Viper 6-1, turn right heading 305. Descend to 5,000. Maintain 300 knots. Runway 05.
305.
Viper 6-2, turn right heading 305. 6,000. Runway 05.
6,300 knots.
Turn right heading 300. Descend to 7,000. Viper 64. Turn right heading 300. 8,000.
6,000. 300 knots. Is that gonna put me right in a cloud?
Viper 61. Turn right heading 315.
Altitude.
315. I maybe didn't hear what he said the first time, and I might have turned the wrong heading, but I could have sworn he said 305. We'll pump up the throttle now that we're at 300 knots. I think he is going to put me right into a cloud. Or at least, like, right under it. Which is kind of funny, but... not that it really matters, you're just kind of flying his approach.
Viper 63. Orbit the spacing 7,000. Viper 63. Orbit the spacing 7,000.
Viper 61, turn 325.
Viper 61. Turn right heading 325. Runway 05.
325.
Viper 62. Orbit the spacing 6,000. Viper 64. Orbit the spacing 8,000. Viper 61. Turn left heading 185. Descend to 5,000. Maintain 210 knots.
185, 5,000, 210.
Viper 62. Turn right heading 260. Descend to 5,000.
5,000, 201 knots. Or 210 knots. And let's cut back and use the climb to bleed off that speed. Go. Kinda speed breaker out here. Speed breaker. I barely know. I'm done. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I made that joke. That didn't even make sense. Stop myself mid-sentence because it was just such a dumb joke. Oh, lordy.
Viper 63. Turn right heading 185. Descend to 5,000. Maintain 210 knots.
What runway is he going to take me in on? I already forgot. I never fly these approaches well, just because the speed maintaining is kind of hard. Especially with, like, when you're not flying formation. Like, flying formation with a tanker or anybody else is pretty easy.
64. Fly heading 255. 5,000. Maintain 200 knots. Runway 05.
But I don't know why. Something about flying formation speed and, like, managing speed is easier than just doing it when somebody tells you a speed. I don't know if it's actually, like, you have to stick to 210 knots. I don't, like, that's kind of the thing with BMS, is I don't know if they're going to yell at you if you go above 210. I mean, granted, they haven't, but I usually correct it within seconds. I don't know if I stayed above it. If they would say, like, slow down or expedite if I was slower. So. Who knows?
Viper 61. Turn right heading 200. Maintain 240 knots. Runway 05.
200, 240 knots. Oh, is he gonna take me on this runway right here? No, that'd be a crazy final. Having to do like a J-hook into the runway right there. Specifically the one that the HMD crosshair is on. Like, good luck hitting that. Better pray you don't mess it up if that was the case.
Viper 61. Fly heading 230. Hold 5,000. Maintain 250 knots. Vectors to left base.
250 knots, 230. Okay, get ready for the most abysmal landing you've ever seen. Because it's coming. We're a little overspeed.
Viper 6-2, fly heading 225, hold 5,000, vectors to left base. Viper 6-1, fly heading 230, descend to 4,000, maintain 260 knots, vectors to left base, runway 05.
4,260 knots. Ooh, cut back. Wow. Not a lot going on the ground out here. 260 knots, a little bit slow.
Viper 6-3, turn right heading 225, hold 5,000, vectors to left base.
Okay, we're good there.
Viper 6-1, fly heading 115, descend to 3,000, maintain 200 knots, vectors to final.
115, 3,000, 200 knots.
Viper 6-2, fly present heading, descend to 4,000, maintain 230 knots, runway 05. Viper 6-4, turn right heading 225, hold 5,000, vectors
Dropping
to
altitude.
left base.
Whoopsie, too far. Oh, I see which runway they're taking us in on. Hold here. Good enough. Oh, a little windy.
Viper 6-3, fly heading 230, descend to 4,000, maintain 250 knots, runway 05. Viper 6-2, turn left heading 125, descend to 3,000, vectors to final, runway 05. Viper 6-1, turn left to final approach course 045, check speed. Viper
045.
6-1, contact tower on final, switch to 386-875.
Contact tower on final, Viper 6-1. Tower on final.
Viper 6-1, on final.
Low overspeed.
Viper 6-1, K-Shell Tower. Continue inbound for runway 05.
Way overspeed. Ooh. Little high. Gear can start to come out for the flaps to drop speed, even though these don't really have flaps in that sense, but you know what I mean. I guess, are they considered?
Viper
Yeah, they're considered
6-1,
flaps.
K-Shell Tower. Wing 020 at 9 knots. Runway 05. Cleared for
Yeah.
landing. Check gear down.
Viper 6-2, on final.
Yeah, they're considered
Viper
flaps.
6-2, K-Shell Tower. Continue inbound for runway 05.
They're just not manual flaps that you can control. Oh boy. See you guys in the water in 10 seconds.
Viper 6-3,
If I don't hit this
gear
correctly, we're going to be in the water.
Viper 6-3, K-Shell Tower. Continue inbound for runway 05.
We're going in the Hudson. Tower, we're going in the Hudson. Watch out. Eh, not bad. Speed brakes out. Do a little bit of aero braking.
Viper 6-2, K-Shell Tower. Wing
Hey, please don't go past the
020
runway.
At 9 knots. Runway 05. Cleared for landing. Check
I'm
gear
using
down.
gear. I don't care, I'm using gear.
Viper 6-4, on final. Viper 6-4, K-Shell Tower. Continue inbound.
I used my brakes there. Ground request taxi back to the ramp.
Viper 6, 4-ship, F-16s, request taxi.
Dang, don't jump the gun there.
Viper 6-1, request taxi back.
Then you go left.
Viper 6-1, taxi to the ramp. Golf, Foxtrot, Hotel, 0, 0.
Tower, I got bad news. We're already past that. Oh, look. There's a fence. We wouldn't have made it in the Hudson. That's basically a, the trap on the carrier. Whatever, what are those called? Recovery traps? Harp traps? I don't know. The big net they put up. Whenever an F-18 doesn't have a resting hook. I don't know. I'm not an F-18 guy, guys. I'm gonna be real. If you watched my 1DCS video where I flew it recently, I did not know what the hell I was doing. Other than that, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Once again, thanks for 1,000 subs. It was really cool. Appreciate everything. I will see you guys next time.
2 ship, F-16s. Request taxi.
Good morning.